Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in Battle for Azeroth, patch 8.3, and I'd like to take a look at the quest chain for the Worgen Heritage Armor. So if you come to Stormwind with a Worgen that has exalted reputation with Gilneas, and you come just outside of the embassy in Stormwind. So the embassy, if we can turn round, is right over here, and just by the crossroads in front of it there's a Gilnean banner and the courier Claridge with a quest for us.
Get going.
The Shadow of Gilneas. Champion of Gilneas, I have a letter for you from Princess Tess Greymane. She requests your presence in Stormwind Keep. Meet with Tess Greymane at Stormwind Keep, and your reward will be the Heritage of Gilneas. Unlock the appearances of the Heritage of Gilneas on completion of the Heritage storyline.
Good day.
Champion, I have asked my mother and father to speak with me of our kingdom's future. As a hero of Gilneas, I would have you join us. Meet me in the garden of Stormwind Keep. We have important matters to discuss.
I come, my princess. So the keep is right next door, so that's going to be quite easy for us to get up there. And the garden is usually just this little piece protruding out over the lake, with the library off to the left hand side of it, right here.
Absolutely not. I forbid you to take such an action.
If I am to one day lead our people, then I must understand their hardship. This is the only way.
Well, Daddy is definitely not happy, so here we have Tess and her mum and dad again, and Mia Greymane, and obviously she's just upset him. I have arrived just in... Oh, you have arrived just in time, Aminette. Okay, what's going on? How have you upset your dad?
You have borne the Worgen curse for many years, and have learned to live with its ferocity, to harness it as your own. So many of our people endure the same burden. How can I hope to lead them unless I share their plight? If you will not pass the Worgen curse on to me, then I will ask our champion instead.
You know not what you ask. To be forever torn between rage and reason. To fear for your loved ones whenever they are near.
Tess, becoming a Worgen is a choice that cannot be undone. But there might be another way to gain the understanding you seek.
So she wants, Tess that is, wants to become a Worgen when she managed to preserve herself from the curse. I'm telling you, Tess, you want to preserve yourself from the curse, and we would prefer you not to join us, to be honest, I think.
Can I be of service?
Let's see what Mummy's got to say. Mum always knows best, of course. So Mia asks us to go into Duskwood. There's a night elf I met in Teldrassil, Vysandra Stormclaw, who may be able to teach Tess without resorting to such an extreme measure. She's the one who originally helped our people with their affliction. You mean the one that helped us to gain more reason rather than being driven by the wolf spirit, yeah? The one, yeah? That girl. Okay, we remember her, don't we? Isn't she at Ravenhill? Vysandra is currently in Duskwood, assisting the residents of Ravenhill. Yeah! With their attempts to cure the feral Worgen in the area. If anyone knows about the curse, it's her. As a more personal request, do not let my daughter do anything too rash. She takes after her father in that way. Speak with Vysandra Stormclaw in Duskwood. Well, I'll do my best, Mia, to try and persuade her not to
before my father
get a bit.
it.
Well, I will do my best not to bite her, because if she plans to ask me, I'm not going to bite her, okay? So I'll get her to talk to the clever girl in Duskwood, and maybe when it's not a member of the family, maybe she'll listen to her instead. Right, so we need to get ourselves down to Duskwood. So I could just fly straight down there, or I could try and take the flight path. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to fly straight there, but I do think that I will cut the trip out. So we're now over the gates of Stormwind, so we just want to go through straight down. I think in this direction will probably put us quite close to Raven Hill, to be honest. So let's just bring Duskwood map up and see. We just want to head here, so just cut down the edge and I'll come back when I'm over there. And we're heading into land at Raven Hill in Duskwood. And I think this is the lady. Oh, maybe it's not. I was just going to say I think it's Sister Elsington, but it obviously isn't.
Goldrin's curse is
There we go.
dangerous, Princess Greymane. I have spent much time and effort in search of a way to cure it. But if words alone will not suffice, then I believe I know another path to wisdom.
Would that perhaps be showing her the feral Worgen that we haven't been able to control and tame, and warning her that that might become her if she's not lucky? Because it's not exactly an easy curse to maintain, is it? Is there something you need, priest? Yes, Vassandra Stormclaw, I would really like your help with Tess, because she's been a bit impulsive about getting the Worgen curse, whereas the rest of the Worgen would probably prefer not to have the curse. I'd rather keep her safe. Bane of the Nightbane. Princess Greymane has informed me of the situation, and I do have an idea of how to help. But first, a favour for a favour? The residents of Duskwood have been plagued recently by a particularly ferocious member of the Nightbane pack that they call Blood Eyes. Take Master Harris's sedative and bring the Worgen back to me alive. She will be a perfect subject to test cures on. Subdue Blood Eyes and return with her to Raven Hill.
Princess, I have something to ask of you as well.
Yes, that might work actually with the... Right, so I think my Worgen hasn't been quested through this area. As you can see, we've got lots of quests available, and I don't even have the flight path. So we'll pick up the flight path, and then let's see... Where is this Nightbane? Oh, right, so they're round the front here. So if we go along the path, so it's easier for you to see where we're going. It's kind of in front of where the Moonwell and the little dragon, the dragon shrine is in there, and the Moonwell's over here, isn't it? So it's outside the front entrance to that, just about. So yeah, if we just follow the path a little bit further down, we'll come quite close to the location, I think. And then we will see... So what she say? Pungent meat placed optional, Blood Eyes subdued. Right, so did she give us some... No, she didn't give us any meat. Did she give us any? Take Master Harris's sedative and bring the Worgen back to me alive. I don't know. Ah, right, was I supposed to pick something up next to her? Was I supposed to pick something up? Ah! Did I miss something? I'm going to go back and see if I missed something. That way, you won't miss something. Actually, the marker's just sending me straight to the guy, so... I suppose if I just go in guns blazing and beat him up, that'll probably work, but... Master Harris... No, he's not going to give me something. No, there doesn't appear to be anything to pick up.
What do you need?
No, she's not saying anything to me. Nope, there definitely doesn't seem to be anything to pick up. Interesting. So, let's try that again. It does appear that I didn't miss anything, so maybe there's just a location to touch things, because there's no action marker here and there's nothing in my bag. So, let's go to the quest location and see how that's going to work then. Because I would have expected there to be something for me to use. Right, so just off Right, so we're close to the ruins. Yeah, by the looks of it. Yeah, so there's a little ruin right here. So it's just going to pop a marker up for us. Right by the old chimney stack and what used to be a house. So we'll click that. And oh, blood eyes. Right, so can we use Harris? Oh, right, so it becomes a usable action bar once we can use it. So that's interesting. How far down do we need to get her health, though, is the question before. When you've always got a subdue thing, I'm always concerned that I might do too much damage to them too quickly and miss the interaction for the subdue or whatever it is that we get. Especially with... oh, I shouldn't have put the dot on, should I? If I keep putting too many dots on, I could end up killing her by accident. Actually, at this rate, oh, there we go. I think we've got her. She went to sleep. There we go. And now we've got her on a chain. So does that mean I can't fly? Yes, it means I can't fly. Which could become a slight problem if I keep getting attacked by the puppies in the air. Oh, at least she's running very fast. That's interesting. She's supposed to be asleep, but she's running. Oh, bless. Oh, yeah. Is that gonna go too fast? Oh, no, it might work. Let's do that, shall we? Let's take them back to Ravenhill and see what the plan is to let Tess understand what it's like to be a Worgen, especially the ones that can't kind of control themselves and are all crazed, not like the normal people. I don't want her to feel like the Worgen that she's met and interacted with are the normal Worgen, because I think the idea is that the few that are champion players are actually the exceptions, the ones that have managed to conquer the curse of the Worgen, as it were, rather than being normal. Because we'd hate to lose Tess to the curse, wouldn't we? Right, so here we are. Brought her back.
The Worgen curse affects some worse than others. Goldrin's rage is not easily subdued.
Where's Tess? Where's Tess? Vysandra, where did Tess go? I don't see Tess Greymane. Where did she go?
How may I help you?
I thank you for your help. Tess has yet to return from her task. Oh, right, so you've asked Tess to do something different. Okay. Gilneas has suffered the most from my people's foolishness. As a follower of Malfurion, I feel obligated to help. Now, are these quests part of what we've got? Cry to the Moon. Duskwood has a direct connection to the Emerald Dream. Through this connection, I may be able to call forth the ancient Goldrin. He will be able to give the princess a taste of the curse she so dangerously chases. A rare bloom grows on the east side of the woods. Gather its bloom and meet me in the Twilight Grove. It will help me with this ritual. Gather a bloom of Ilune's grace. So the Twilight Grove is where the Dragon Shrine is and the Moonwell. The spirit of the hunter. The other thing I may need for this ritual are the fangs of a wolf. There's a pack that has newly settled in around Manor Mistmantle. Bring me their fangs. I will await your return at Twilight Grove. Retrieve the fangs from Mistfang wolves.
Nature will provide.
Okay, so that would seem that they want me to go quite a long way away. Yeah, so over the opposite side of the map, so that's going to take us a little while to fly over there.